very general, sometimes it's difficult to see which one is better or not, and sometimes laws can be very different. The impact of a law can be very different in the short term and the long term, after 4 years, we can see the long-term impact of trans government. America is a very different place, Unfortunately, a lot of people cannot relate to their country anymore because it's a completely different place, And I'm sure some people are very happy. And they say on the videos they are very happy about Trump's government because they have the same beliefs and motives in life. But it has to be discussed in a way that is it includes or understand life in general, because maybe one law doesn't have a massive impact, but the culture is the culture. What is promoting maybe is not so much in law, but it's the culture, and the culture is more related to existential aspects of life. Because they are directly linked to emotions and feelings, and in that way, I think it's missing that criticism and why people still fail to see why is one government better than another one. Maybe the laws are not that different. Or maybe they are very different, but maybe they cannot see the impact yet. The different impact yet, because a law maybe the impact maybe is in a long term, but the culture and the bottom line of things, we have to go to the root sometimes to see why it have developed into something that we didn't want it, and we have to go to the root cause. The root cause here is because the governments promoting hate, they are promoting values that do not support human life, and that is the very simple view, but very is the key. It's very placed on the core of the problem. Okay, so it's important to be aware of that. Hate culture does not promote human life or human living. And in the long term, in the long term it doesn't. In the short term, it's maybe more difficult to see because they are still using resources that are coming from this previous approach of more harmony and altruism, and they still have resources available. But those resources, at least when they are running out, they cannot be created again because they have been created with the human living, and if you are not supporting human living, you are not supporting those values, and it's a circle, it's a circle, but it's going together, human living going together with values of altruism and positive values, and definitely all feelings have their place. Even hate is valued, even hate, but in their right proportion, and hate should be one feeling, and that's all. It cannot be a culture, because that's ignoring other feelings that are necessary for human living. And after this long philosophical, a bit messy, I have to admit, a bit messy discussion, but I think I go to the key principles of why a government, a culture of hate, and a government that is promoting that culture of hate cannot work in the long term. Cannot work in the long term. Okay? Because it does not support human living. We all humans need support. We all need support. And maybe some people think, well, I have to give support to someone that needs the support when I don't need it. Well, you don't need it now. You don't need it now. But we all human living needs support. And everyone needs support at some point or in some way. Maybe not but specifically as a living or death kind of level. Maybe it's more subtle, but at the end of the day, it is developed into living or death, because if there is no living, that's death, you know? So everyone needs support at some level, in some way, some time, in some place, okay? And it's not you, it's someone that you care about it. And is this someone that you really care about it? It is you. Okay, because every person we care about is part of us, you know. And when we see them suffering, we suffer. If we really care, we do suffer, you know. So they are helping you when they are helping someone that you care about it. So that's why we have to go to the root of the problem to be able to see how this have developed into something that cannot support the type of life that, well, living, not the type of life, the world that support human life, basically. And there is a video that I wanted to show, and I didn't expect to go that philosophical. As I say, I don't have maybe that many details in terms of the presidential decisions that Donald Trump have made, but the few things I have heard from him, and I have seen, they are not sustainable in the long term. And there is this video, and the name is Barack Obama delivers a scathing takedown of Donald Trump. Barack Obama delivers a scathing, which I don't know that word. I don't know what that means. I'm hoping I'm not swearing because I really don't know what that means. Takedown of Donald Trump. And it's Barack Obama, obviously, and some people will like, some people won't like, you know, like everything, and that's fine. Here we are not here to value someone's likes or dislikes. We are here to understand what is the overall, you know, and what is important for the overall understanding, you know. And Barack Obama have this speech, as the title say, take down Donald Trump. Is quite critical, you know. For me, it's for obvious reasons. For other people, won't be. But it is very critical. And one of the things that he says that it's easy to lose faith on the system, to see why to go to vote. And it reminds me exactly one time, and I have mentioned before in another video and sure, but I'm gonna mention again because I don't remember exactly what I said and what was about in the context. And it was that time just before when it was Tony Blair was the prime minister, and Tony Blair, maybe no, maybe by then was what was the name? Brown. I know his surname was Brown, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, it was the Labour Party government. And people, it was close to the elections, and they were saying that why not to have a right-wing government when life with the left government wasn't that great. I remember I did say exactly that with the right wing will be worse. And that's what Barack Obama is saying in this video. He say, I know it's difficult to see why you should vote for a left wing, because we are no perfect. Nothing is there is no government that is perfect, and he admits he have mistakes, which I think he had mistakes, quite strong mistakes. However, he also say, but it will be better, which is exactly what I say, but I only use the opposite in a negative statement, because I was talking about the opposite government. So we were saying exactly the same, basically, in different words. With the left wing will be better than in the right wing, and that's why we want a government from the left wing, because it definitely cannot be perfect. We are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You cannot expect perfection, but at the same time, we try to be in the best place possible, The other day, I was with people, and they were saying that some people were supporting Nicola Sturgeon in Scotland, and some people question was the value of having someone that dealing with the coronavirus. There is no government that seems to be that effective in dealing with the coronavirus. And then they were saying, is the difference between Nicola Sturgeon or Boris Johnson? And I did say I prefer a nice person. And I not prefer a nice person only because it's just nice to see it. No, of course not. I prefer a nice person even though they are clueless. Is that what we mean? I prefer someone nice that is clueless than someone is not nice that is clueless. Why? Because at least the one that is nice will try to do their best. And if they see that things are not working, they will try to readjust to make them work. However, someone that is not nice, they will do what they want to do for their own interest, and will not consider the impact of their decisions, at least as long they are benefit from that. So definitely always someone nice have to be in power. Always. That is essential. The government, I remember the Prime Minister Zapatero in Spain, he was also referred as someone that was not that smart with president decisions, government decisions. Maybe he wasn't. I think he made some good decisions, to be honest. Obviously, the opposite part, the opposition is never gonna admit that. I think, in my eyes, he did made some good decisions. Maybe some decisions he was not that effective. However, he was a nice person, and honestly, I can really make this highlighting of how important it is to have someone nice in government. To where is you are choosing between two people that don't know very much about a problem. Definitely, I will prefer every single time to go with the nice person. Is I am in front of two people that don't have the knowledge, because that's what I think. I think a person that is nice at least will try their best to make the work for everyone, and I don't think being a nice person and be altruistic, because as I say, altruism is not something that is insignificant. It's something that is in the core of human living, basically. So I prefer someone that have empathy and have and is altruistic, rather than someone that only that only believes in hate is the only way. Because as I say, hate does not support human life in long term. And I can stress enough how important it is to have a nice person in the government. Of course, intelligence is very important, and I think someone that is intelligent. But there is a say. That someone is beautiful. Some people is beautiful, but it's not intelligent. But the person that is intelligent is always beautiful. This is similar. It definitely is not about looks, but it's similar. Someone that is smart. Maybe it's not nice, but someone that is nice will always be intelligent. Well, I don't know, but maybe it doesn't work. I got a bit confused now. What I mean is that always that is nice, it has to be nice for being a prime minister. Definitely, to be intelligent is very, very important, of course, but being nice is essential. Being nice is essential. You cannot be someone that is not nice can bring a country to destruction. So there you go. So yeah, that's Barack Obama's video. I will recommend it to watch. Even as I say, I always think that people that I agree that have similar understanding than me, I believe, and people that don't, but there is so much I can watch, from someone that I think is so different to what I believe. And I say everyone have value. Everyone's opinions have value. I'm not saying no. Even Donald Trump, when he talks about hate have a place. Hate have a place. But a very smaller place that he is given. Hate cannot be everything. Okay? Because hate is coming from a feeling of unhappiness, and we all can feel unhappy sometimes. Sometimes it's justified even, if you've been unfairly treated, you can feel angry, and that's reasonable, that's understandable. We are all human, but you cannot be just hate for the sake of being hate, and not have any other positive feelings, because that's just it's not possible. It's not possible to live a life like this. It's the same with culture, and to have someone that the only culture is destruction, destruction. Again, you have a place, but you cannot destroy everything, because then you will destroy the world, if you keep destroying just for the sake of destroying, So yeah, that's my message. I hope for some people it can clear at least that why we cannot support or upset a government that is their agenda is just hate culture, hate culture, even though no asking anyone obviously to like a certain person or not like other people, and that's very personal. But why human living needs of a more altruistic, kind, respectful, empathic, kind of culture, and we all need it. And I think that's everything for me today. And I think as I stick with the 40 few minutes, which is quite good for me. And last week I forgot about the game I was playing about guessing the movies. This week I gonna leave it again. I'm not gonna talk about that because I think maybe I'm not doing it every week. I maybe do it once a month, and maybe we can do a different game, every week of the month, just to make a bit of a variety. And I'm gonna leave it for this week. I think the time is of the video is already finished, really. So I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see what happened with the election. I do have a bad feeling. That Donald Trump is gonna win, maybe with the more legitimate system. But I have the feeling that he's gonna stay in government, and it's not a good feeling. But if we all believe that altruism and love and empathy, and support each other, everyone, even, the other day someone was saying that bad people will be better in the world, these bad people die and good people live, and I say that's just not. It's just not an argument that we can have about humans, because everyone can be good or can be bad, depending on their circumstances, depending on their life, depending on their mental state, Everyone can have, we have all those feelings within us, Let's remember that we are humans, okay? As a human, we have good things and things that we make errors, and we all the same, okay? And I know when I say I don't value a culture, a hate culture, it's not that I don't value the people that are supporting Trump. I think everyone have their place in society. I just don't believe that a group of people have to destroy everyone else that have different views.